Okay.
Let's wait for a couple of minutes more. However, okay, while we're waiting, let me introduce to you Lorenzo Di Marco. Lorenzo Di Marco is a student. I think he's graduating at the University of Bologna. Or please, Lorenzo, correct me if I am wrong.
Yeah.
And he is working with us for the Congress, the Congress of the Space Renaissance Italia, that will take place in June. Yeah, he is in the task force of the Congress to send invitations and all these kind of things. And okay, Ghanim, I'm Ghanim and Maria. I want to introduce Lorenzo to you because maybe Lorenzo could also be part of the team of this committee or organizing the ethos and the follow-up of ethos context and so on. So yeah, let me introduce you each other.
Nice to meet you, Lorenzo. That will be really great because last year we didn't have any participant from Europe. So it will be great really to connect us to universities in Europe.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you, Maria.
So
Nice to meet you, Lorenzo.
Maria is in Paris, and yeah, she's part of the organizational team together with Ghanim. Jerry Stone is in the UK. Is a young member too.
Younger.
Yes, we are. Jerry and myself, we are both young members of this committee. And
I'm 70.
yeah, yeah. So I am older than you, of course.
No.
Yes. I'm 75, and I'm going to be 76 in 1 month, end of June. However, okay, so we're trying to help making things for young people, for young generations. That is our future, of course. So I could say we are working for them, for young people.
Yes.
More than for any other things, people, and okay. So I was seeing the action items. Maybe yeah, there are not so many. Maybe we can close some of them. Let me zoom a little bit more and maybe share my desktop. Just a moment. Share. Yes. Okay, so I think all of these action items are 1 year old, more or less. So this was send emails to the mentors as a reminder to complete their technical part in the statement of work. So it is closed, this one. It was referred to the ethos, finalizing the judging criteria for ethos. This is closed as well. Or done, let's say done, instead of closed. Done. Then prepare a methodology for the committee. Well, we have to see if we have the methodology or not. If not, we have to give a new date, new deadline to this one. Add a page.
I remember, yeah, I submitted the methodology last summer, actually.
Okay, so let me check. Let me check if we have it. Maybe it's my fault that I never published it. It could be. No. So target young generation. Why not? Not moving. I don't understand what's happening. Okay. No, it doesn't work properly. Well, okay. Space law. Young generation. Okay, draft methodology. Yes, we have a methodology. I think is that you provided, Ghanim, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you will see, even if you're driving, you succeed to see in the telephone, I think. Correct?
Well, I can't go into details, but
Okay.
I can start reading it in 5 minutes. I will be there in 5 minutes.
Okay, good. Well, however, no, I think we have it. We have it. I don't know if maybe you want it could be worth, maybe it could be worth to update it a little bit, because we made some work from there since there. Therefore, I think we can add something if you like. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this was add a page in the website with names of the organizing team members. This was related to ethos too, and I think it was done. So let me change the color of these rows. Okay. So this is nothing. This is not an action item. It's an empty action item. I don't know why it is here. However, okay. Good. We don't have open action items. Very good. So I believe we can move maybe. Ghanim, you have a proposed agenda?
Well, today I just would like to discuss with Maria, of course, the new event proposal that we shared with you, and of course, new action items.
Okay, okay. So go ahead, the floor is yours. Or you prefer to wait still a few minutes that you reach your home and you can sit down at your desktop. I don't know.
I can tell you the update. I am very close now. Maria and myself, we drafted a new proposal. I shared the proposal, and this is based on our discussion during our last meeting. The core concept, the idea, we will have a competition between teams, of course, young teams, to come up with business models for a product to be manufactured in a rotating habitat. So they will think about utilizing the vacuum environment, variable gravity environment, and how to manufacture it, maybe to have in situ resources from the moon, to import resources from the moon, and sell it to Earth, to sell this product in Earth. We have a more flexible timeline. This year, we would like to have the IAC as a marketing point, assuming we will have a booth there. I don't know the update about the booth so far. But even if we don't, maybe we can, of course, do marketing during our presentation, oral presentation, as we have accepted paper. So we will try to bring people from IAC, and then the event will be in November. But of course, before that, And here where I'm going to suggest the action items. First, we have to update the website. The website, we only have Ethos one last year. Second, we have to recruit new people, and I'm glad now we have Lorenzo with us because we really need marketing, especially in Europe and Latin America. Um, and then, I'm gonna have a poster ready by tomorrow or maximum after tomorrow, where we will call for new volunteers as organizing teams. Then, hopefully, the timeline is in the proposal. I guess by June, we have to organize a new mentors webinar. We will use the previous mentors webinar because they are still useful, but we will add more webinars for legal issues and medicine, space medicine. We didn't have this last year. And then we will open the call for participating teams. The event will be fully online as we did last year, and it will be after IAC. So it will be by November 2025. That's in general how it is.
The plan is called Draft Ethos TYG 2025 2.0. It was 25 of March. Is it correct?
Yeah, this is it.
Yes.
Okay. It is the one that Maria and me, we have worked together in Paris.
Yeah, and I added to it the mission statement also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Ghanim, you had this version of the plan with some changes in red evidenced.
Well, I sent it maybe less than 2 weeks ago to the board members for review.
Okay, so you sent an edited version 2 weeks ago.
Yes, the final version I sent it 2 weeks ago.
I'm afraid that I don't have it, but I will check now. To the board, you send it, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So 2 weeks ago was about no, I'm afraid maybe you replied to some existing message. You have not written a new topic.
Let me make sure when exactly it was.
Because
it was last week, and it was a new mail for everyone. It wasn't a reply.
Yeah, it was the 21st of April.
Okay, so I don't have it. Let me see in another directory because sometime. No, I don't have it. Not in the board directory and not in the Ghanim directory. So please send it again because I'm afraid. Jerry, have you received that email?
Actually, I think I made a mistake.
I may have done, but I don't know offhand.
Actually, I think I made a mistake. I didn't add the board members. I only sent it to the organizing team members. That's my mistake.
Okay.
Okay. So we have not. We didn't get it. Okay. So please send it again to the committee, maybe.
Yes.
And to the board too.
Okay. Yeah. I will do that. Yeah.
Okay, in this case, so today we are Tuesday, maybe let's say by Friday we get an answer and and comments from everyone. So we finalize during the weekend and we start recruiting starting next week, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. For me, it will not be easy because I am leaving Sunday for Vienna.
Ah,
I'm going to the COPOS legal subcommittee.
yeah.
So I am leaving Sunday morning very too early. Oh my God.
Mm.
Very bad thing. And I will come back home in Tuesday, the 8th of May.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I will have yes, probably
Okay.
I can work on that, but however, don't
Okay.
expect very quick answer by me.
No worries.
I,
No
I just
worries.
I just forward the email to you, Adriano. You will find the document now.
Okay, let me check. Not yet. To which address did you send it to me? To which address? Maybe it's here now. Could be.
Mhm.
Let me see. Ghanim, yes. Okay. Open. So you want we go through the document quickly?
Yeah, sure, if you like.
Just a moment. I can share it. Okay. Can you read, everybody?
Yes.
So,
Yes, it's
Yes.
okay. Space Agency International is proud to announce that 2025 ATOS extraterrestrial habitat technology optimization system. So you you kept the same acronym with a different meaning. That's fine.
okay. I will revert it. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. It's good. Extraterrestrial habitat technology optimization systems. It's the acronym is the same of the expanding humanity into space. You know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I didn't correct it, I think. I don't know what happened. Anyway.
But that is habitat technology, HT. Okay. This initiative aims to challenge young students and professionals worldwide from 18 to 35 years old to gather as teams and to pioneer the future of industrial development in space. The main task is to design innovative business models and products that leverage the unique environment of a space habitat. In fact, as humanity expands its presence in all sorts of shapes beyond Earth, the need for sustainable, economically viable solutions in space grows and becomes a basic requirement. ETOS program aims to inspire creativity, foster entrepreneurship, and advance industrial capability of space habitats while aligning with SRI mission and values. Okay, mission statement. The 2025-2026 ETOS competition challenges interdisciplinary teams to develop a business model and product for an industrial facility within a rotating space habitat at the L5 Lagrange point, leveraging the unique condition of space to create a commercially viable solution. Participating teams will represent a startup company proposing their ideas for a company building a rotating habitat. The rotating habitat will be launched by 2030, and a call for startups has been announced to utilize available models as industrial facilities. Participants must design a product that operates in a variable gravity environment from 0G to 1G, utilizing the benefits of a microgravity, vacuum, and extreme radiation to enhance its functionality or quality. The product and its, what does it mean? Sorry. What does it mean, extreme radiation?
The extreme radiation in space, basically cosmic microwave background and solar winds and so on.
Yes.
So you mean the radiation. So you mentioned here utilizing the benefits of microgravity, vacuum, and extreme. So you think that the space radiation can be used as a
Energy source, maybe.
as an energy source.
The radiation at L5 will be much greater than in low Earth orbit because you're outside the Earth's magnetic field.
Yes, and so just to understand if I am getting correctly, we think that this could be this condition could be used for industrial purpose in some way to use the radiation.
It's possible. It depends on the particular manufacturing process that they want to carry out.
Okay. So it could be that there will be some way to use the radiation. Okay. To enhance its functionality or quality. The product and its production process must be engineered to withstand exposure to cosmic and solar radiation, ensure its safety and reliability for its intended use. Withstand. The product and its production process must be engineered to withstand. Withstand, I'm not sure the meaning of this.
So, hi everyone, this is Corrinne. Adriano, withstand mean that it can stand up to, it will endure whatever that is, so that it won't break apart, whatever that is. That's what withstands mean. I just wanted to comment on the fact that if you're asking what extreme radiation means or what they're implying it means, you need to tighten that up a little bit by either giving an example where it says vacuum and extreme, what is it that you're looking for? Because chances are whomever it is that you're sending this is going to also have the same questions. And while questions are good, you want to make sure that that's clear. So if that's where it says, where you have the microgravity, vacuum, and extreme radiation, that's to the team who are preparing it. Maybe just tighten that up a little bit so that it's clear what you're saying or asking for them to do.
No, okay, it's fine to include extreme radiation as one of the conditions that could help some kind of industrial process, but just after that we say that the product and its production process must be engineered to resist exposure to cosmic and solar radiation, ensuring safety and reliability for its intended use. Of course, we want that the environment will be engineered to withstand, to resist to the cosmic solar radiation, and in the same time, we will try to understand if a portion of the solar radiation can be channelized to support some particular industrial process. Is that correct? What I said?
So it's really up for the teams. I mean, if they think that they can utilize space radiation, whether we are talking about highly energized particles or electromagnetic radiation, then it's of course up to them to utilize this in the industrial process. But in the same time, if they didn't decide to utilize extreme radiation, then the product should endure or withstand extreme radiation. That's the
Yeah.
idea.
Yes, of course. Well, of course, the habitat should be protected from radiation. And in the same time, if radiation can be used for some industrial process, there will be some ways to channelize the radiation only where it is needed, in order not to put in danger the life inside the whole habitat. Yeah, this is more or less the problem, no? Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
but I think is a good challenge to propose to the competitors. You have, in the same time, you have to protect the habitat from the radiation, but be aware that you could maybe also use the radiation for supporting some industrial projects, and it will be their part of their task to investigate and see which industrial processes could take benefit from the radiation. Yeah, that's good. Products should address specific needs for space inhabitants, Earth-based markets, or both, such as providing essential resources for long-term space residents or delivering high-value goods for terrestrial applications. Teams are required to propose a business model that outlines a clear path to commercial viability, detailing initial inputs from Earth, like raw materials, equipment, and long-term strategies to reduce dependency through in-situ resource utilization of asteroid and lunar materials, solar power production, and recycling processes. Participants should also plan for exports, such as manufactured goods or scientific data, to create a sustainable economic cycle. The production process must adhere to a legal framework governing the ethical use of space resources in compliance with international space law. Teams are encouraged to consider how their product can contribute to the sustainability of the space habitat, such as through energy-efficient manufacturing or waste reduction, while aligning with ethos competition's goal or fostering innovative industrial applications in space that harness the space environment's unique advantages for commercial and societal benefit. I think we could maybe expand a little bit about the industrial utilization of orbital debris, and to make maybe to make a mention of the circular economy concept to reuse wastes, to include wastes in the cycle, in the industrial productive cycle. Yeah, we could maybe, can we take a note, put a note here? And
Yeah.
add mention of orbital debris reuse, industrial reutilization, and space circular economy.
Yeah, I think this is extremely important.
Yeah.
There is definitely a market for space debris.
Yeah. Yeah, there are several products that can be made from space debris. Fuel, for instance, and from aluminum, and other things can be powder for 3D printing and other things like that. Okay.
Or just by trying to remove space debris. Insurance companies will like that.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Orbital debris removing industrial utilization and space circular. Okay. Competition overview. 2025-26, it was competition invites interdisciplinary teams to propose a business model and accompanying product that utilizes an industrial facility within a space habitat. The designed facility must operate under the distinctive conditions of space, including vacuum environments, exposure to radiation and gravitational variation ranging from 1G to 0G, microgravity. The goal is to create a commercially viable solution that addresses a specific need, whether for space inhabitants, Earth-based market, or both, while harnessing the advantages of the space environment. Some main points to track the unfolding of the competition and to frame the process: team composition and collaboration. Teams must consist of 2 to 4 members with diverse expertise, like engineering, health, business, science, design, philosophy, politics, psychology, and other humanistic disciplines. Collaboration with industry partners, academic institutions, or space agencies is encouraged but not required. I would say not mandatory. Required, too strong word, I think. Potential candidate to send a CV. Deliverables: at the end of the event, we should have the following: written proposal, maximum 20 pages, executive summary, facility design and environmental utilization, business model with market analysis, product description, and production plan, technical and economic feasibility assessment. Presentation, 10-15 minutes, a visual and oral pitch to be delivered virtually. Evaluation criteria: proposal will be judged based on the following: innovation, 30%, originality and creativity in leveraging space station for the product and business model. Feasibility, 25%, technical and logistical realism of the facility and production process. Economic viability, 25%, strength of the business case, including market potential and profitability. Sustainability, 20%, environmental and operational sustainability within the space habitat. Timeline: recruit a volunteer marketing officer starting April 2025. Meet the mentors and prepare for 2 important presentations: legal aspects of the project and policies, explaining the type of business model that is needed and required in a rotating habitat in space. Participants recruitment campaign kickoff 14 May 2025. Creating expectation. Registration open June 1st, 2025. Registration deadline October 15. Competition to be promoted during IAC 2025 in Australia. Public launching of the competition October 22, 2025. Organizing team plus candidates plus mentors plus SI members. Proposal submission deadline November 23, 2025 by midnight. Finalist online presentation December 1st, 2025. Winner announced December 8, 2025. Winner will get partial funding for IAC 2026 that will take place in Antalya in Turkey. Conclusion: the Ethos 2025-26 competition is an opportunity for the young generation to exploit their potential by shaping the industrial future of space habitats while advancing humanity's economic and technological frontiers. By harnessing the challenging conditions in space, teams will contribute to a thriving space economy and inspire the next generation of space innovators. We eagerly await your proposals and look forward to witnessing the ingenuity that will drive the space renaissance forward. Okay, I think it's very fine.
What's not mentioned in the competition, I mean, as a task, is to update the website. And this is something, as we have the proposal now, we can start creating a page for Ethos 2025-2026.
Yes. Just a
Yeah,
minute.
and by tomorrow and after tomorrow, I will create a poster for the event and also a call for volunteers.
Okay, let me just save this version of the plan. Then you can put it in better shape, Ghanim. Okay, I will send it. I will share it in the chat here. Just a moment that I save it. No, God, target, yes. Projects, status. This is 2.1, not so many changes were done. Okay. So let me stop sharing. Okay. Now in the chat here, I will. Yes, file from computer. It is open. I have to close it, otherwise I cannot send it. Once
Maybe
again.
if you can send it via email, is
Yes, but
easier.
I'm also sending from here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gone. Good. Now, so we want to add some action items. Is that that we have to do?
Mhm.
Let's go back to the action items. Just a moment, I will share it again. So, okay, now it's time to use. No, this is not good. Okay. Let me check the action items. Status. Or status. Okay. 684. Okay, so the first one is to create a web page, right?
Right.
To create web page for Ethos 2025, 2026. This is okay, so this is my task, I'm afraid. But with your input, Ghanim.
Yes, sure.
So you and me will take care of that. When you want the page to be ready?
Well, it's always better to have the page ready before we call for the volunteers, so that they can read about the event.
Okay.
So we are planning to call for volunteers by mid-May. So hopefully we can do that before mid-May.
15.
Yeah.
05 2025. This is open. And the meeting is this meeting. That we don't know what is the number of this meeting, but I can check. Okay, meetings, meeting. This is the number 6, the meeting number 6. 29, 04/2025. Okay. This is the first. Okay, next.
Posters creation for ethos in general, like a cover page, and also a call. Well, we can have two different action items.
To create a poster for ethos, right?
Yeah.
And this is yours.
Yes.
Deadline?
Give me maximum 1 week. I will do it before that, but give me maximum 1 week
So
from today.
the 10 of
The 10th.
May.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, fine.
Okay.
The second, which is also under my name, is to create a call for volunteers.
Call to create a call for volunteers. This is yours. And I am afraid we also have to make a form in order that people can join by using a form, an online form. What do you think?
Yes, you're right. Like last year, yes.
Okay, so this is also mine. Okay.
We need to update the requirement document.
To update the statement of work, you mean? Yeah.
The requirement document. If you remember, we had it last year as a reference for the participating teams.
Okay.
This is for everyone, because we will also share it with the mentors.
And sorry, just a moment. I have to check which documents we have, because I remember we had the statement of work. Oh. Okay, we had the statement of work of the ethos 2024. But when you say requirements, you mean another document?
I mean another document, yes.
Okay. Sample source. No, this is the soul always. I'm afraid I'm not finding that. Sorry, was it on the website?
No, we shared it with the students last year as a separate file, and actually I got the final version from you. Maybe it's under statement of work folder.
Yes, it could be.
Yes, I think it is statement of work. One of those, or maybe, yeah, the first one.
Let me see. So we have requirements.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Stakeholder requirements, user requirements. Okay, these are the requirements.
Yes, exactly. So we need to add something about industrial facility. And I also remember we had a guest last February who provided some feedback on that.
Okay, so you are thinking to evolve this document, not to create
Exactly.
a new one. Okay. So requirements that document. Ethos.
And Maria actually has written something already. She has some draft. So whenever we share the document with the mentors, Maria will add her input.
Okay, great. So this is for all, you said, but
Yes,
okay, but you will coordinate this action correctly, is right?
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
So I will say GA et al.
Well, let's have also Maria with us
Okay.
for this document. Yeah.
GAMM et al. Great. Call for volunteer when you want it ready.
Also by mid-May, let's say.
Mid-May.
15th of May, yeah.
Okay. And okay, for the statement of work, we have a little bit more time, I think. Correct?
That's right. We have more time, yeah.
So what?
Let's give it until well, we are not in hurry now for the requirement document. What do you think, Adriano? Maybe we can wait until October, for example?
Yes, why not? But let's put the 15th of September just to have an intermediate date. Okay. Because no, what I would like it would be to have a first draft before. So maybe end of August for a draft.
Yeah, still doable, very much doable.
And
another action item is to identify mentors to deliver new webinars, mentorship webinars.
yes, to identify new mentors. I think
Yes.
okay. I think we have to include Dennis O'Brien. Dennis is the chair of our space law committee, and he just made a very good paper for the legal subcommittee, the COPOS legal subcommittee, about clarifying the ambiguities of the Outer Space Treaty. And it is about the resources, the use of space resources and the property of the removed resources and other things like that, the property. of the
Yes,
these
we,
resources. So
we
I
actually need three webinars. One about the legal aspects of rotating habitat.
yes.
The second one is about business aspects. And then the third is about medical aspect, because of course, and again, this might we need to modify the mission statement to make sure that it's it's habitable. So clearly there are people inside it, but we didn't decide how many persons. Anyways, we can think about it later when we draft the requirements.
Okay. Now it came to my mind that you have to talk with Oscar Carrozzo.
Mhm.
Oscar Carrozzo is the coordinator of an Italian association, is an historical Italian association. It was an aeronautic association before, and then it became it evolved in aeronautic and space, and they make a lot of beautiful works with the students in Napoli, the students of the Federico II University in Napoli. They just made a webinar in presence a couple of weeks ago, and I gave a short lecture in that webinar, and Susan Jevel also participated, giving a lecture on the medical aspects of living in space. So yeah, I think that involving Aeropolis, is the name of this association, is Aeropolis, would be a good thing to get participants. So I will put the two of you in contact.
Excellent. Okay.
So I add an action item here to put Ghanim and Oscar Carrozzo in contact.
And may I suggest also to ask from Maria to contact the co-chair of the sublegal committee, the co-chair of this legal subcommittee,
Yes.
and also to be in touch with Susan.
Yes. So to involve Dennis or Brian as a legal committee. And Susan. Well, Susan Jewell was already a mentor in the past edition.
That's right. And we had a plan to have a space medicine lecture with her, but time didn't help us.
Yeah. So this is Maria, right?
Yes.
Okay. When do we want this thing to be made?
I would suggest by 15 May. What do you think, Maria?
15 May, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is mine, and I will do it tomorrow. I will write to the two of you. So tomorrow is the 30th. Okay. Identify new mentors. This is yours and mine. Okay.
Well, by the way, identifying new mentors has been done already. I think the last two action items are the mentors. So we need to
Yes.
contact them. Yeah.
Yes, but we also have to refresh the list because we have to also include not only Susan, but also Werner for sure. And others, maybe also Alberto Cavallo for the electrical requirements would be very important, interesting. So we have to work on that. Okay,
Yes.
I put the trio of you, me, and Maria, and let's say the 10 to have a first list of mentors. This thing can to refresh the list of mentors can be done also via WhatsApp very very quickly.
Yeah.
Maria,
But I don't.
do we
Yeah.
have your WhatsApp, Maria? Maybe not.
I have her. I do have her WhatsApp.
Do you?
Yes.
Maybe I have it too. Let me check.
Ghanim, what is required for in terms of mentors? What are you folks looking at and looking for?
So we are looking for mentors to cover all the aspects of a rotating habitat, from engineering, to medical, all the aspects, scientific, maybe.
I would like to put myself forward with regard to this. I actually
Okay.
had some questions for you, and I think now that you've gone through most of this, perhaps this may be a suitable time. I'll say from the outset that I don't believe that you necessarily need to take any action as in response to any of the questions that I'm doing, but I think it would be useful for you to be aware of them. Now, just to recap, this is aimed at students, is it not?
Not necessarily. We are also aiming young professionals from the
Okay,
age
young
of
professionals.
18 to
Right.
35.
Yes. Okay. The point being that they are relatively young people. And my first question would be how familiar they would already be with the concept of space habitats, and also why we are mentioning the location of L5. The other thing is, how do you expect to produce a full range from 0G to 1G? Do you expect this to be a spherical habitat? Because that would do the job.
So that's why the mentors webinars are
Right.
important.
Yes.
So we are building on last year activities actually,
Mhm.
and and this is really important to discuss because probably we need to adopt a specific design for a rotating habitat. Now, last year, it was an O'Neill cylinder.
A cylinder.
Yeah, last year it
Okay.
was an O'Neill cylinder.
Right. Well, you know that the cylinders are absolutely huge.
Yes.
4 miles in diameter, 20 miles long. So
Yes.
is the assumption that such a habitat already exists?
I think we will need to specify a new design, and I think it's going to be more helpful to adapt maybe your design or another design that is more practical.
It could be even a torus with several concentric rings.
Yes.
That will allow to work with 1G,
Okay.
75, 70% G,
Yes.
50% G,
Yes, with the
up
ring.
to 0G in the hub.
Okay.
I think a
But
concentric torus.
that really is a huge investment in construction. And a related question will be, how do you know that each of the lower G values will actually be useful?
We don't know actually.
No. You see,
There are industrial productions that are very profitable in 0G.
yes,
for some medical
you're also
applications.
talking about 0.8, 0.7, 0.6. And so we may be building this this large habitat, and a lot of the space will actually be wasted because it won't be practical to use it at that level. So there's why in one of the introductory webinars that I would like to mention Island Zero, which on a very small scale can provide G levels at different levels, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 G, simultaneously. You don't have to speed the thing up and slow it down again. And an initial Island Zero can be used to carry out the research that is needed to determine what are the best levels to use in the main habitat when that gets constructed.
Yes, this is the research layer of the thing, but what we are proposing here is an industrial settlement.
Yes, I know. So
it can be a small one.
It would be useful for them to have this knowledge as background information. They don't necessarily have to take that into account in their proposals, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
They are looking to produce something to add into an existing unit that will be already built, and they're going to say, right, now we're going to add this facility to it.
I agree. I think this is it's good to have more specific definition for what we mean by rotating habitat.
Yes.
And by Island Zero, I think it's a good idea to adopt Island Zero instead of O'Neill cylinder, and modify the requirement based on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm happy to talk about that, and also to show how it fits in with, say, Island 1, 2, and 3, and show the different types of these habitats and their advantages.
Okay, and I would like to return back to the previous question regarding the mentors. So basically, the mentors will provide mentorship, and the mentorship process start from early, say June, July. We will have a webinar series by the mentors. We will adapt. We will have previous mentors, of course, webinars that we had last year. During the event, the organizing team will coordinate meetings between the mentors and the participating teams based on the requirements and need of the participating teams. So basically, we will have like 1 hour session where the mentor will go through their idea, the participating team's ideas, and they will provide feedback to improve their work. So if you are interested about commercialization, of course, we would love to have you with us because we don't have people in business and commercialization.
Thanks, Ghanim. That's what I was going to just say. Like, the technical and scientists and researchers can take care of their bit, but part of commercialization is what is applicable and become the viable product. So I can give, like, I would work with, it wouldn't be just a one-off. I would just do a session with them, and maybe it's a 2-session sort of stuff. So just coordinate you and Maria with me so we can get on my schedule, and I'm happy to help it in that capacity if I can. And also, as I put in the note, this is something that we're already doing here in some aspect of that, but since you guys have this, with Space Renaissance USA, these are some of the things that I'm looking like in the future to be able to do. If you're all familiar with the climate, and not just here in the US, but all over in terms of funding. So that's something where we can get, more involved or active with. So I will keep you posted. It's good that there is sort of a template already. So as we try to do other things and brand, we can do, but definitely you can consider me one of your mentors to help with in terms of the business of this. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Your
You're
time
welcome.
is really appreciated.
We're talking about the production side. There are some processes that really will need 0G. For example, producing foam metals and also alloys of materials that would not normally mix under gravity. Whereas there are other processes which do need gravity. For example, making float glass. The molten glass will lie on a layer of molten tin, and that needs gravity to keep it separate. So some things will need gravity and some things will not. And again, this is information that they will need to be aware of.
Yeah, good. Well, I have added another action item is to prepare the plan for preparation webinars. That is also a thing to do. So when would you like to have this plan, Ghanim, ready?
Also by 15th of May, because we already have the names now. So I think it will be easy. We covered actually all the missing aspects, but we have first to update the list. We have to plan another webinar. I think Jerry, we would like to have, but we would like to have you also to discuss about Island Zero in respect to an industrial facility. I know we had previous webinars regarding Island Zero, but maybe to focus a little bit on industrial facility this time.
Yes. Yes, fine.
Yeah. So we will update the mentors list, and we will have a new list for webinar series by June, July, hopefully.
I'm not able to write anymore.
A couple of typos in there.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, this is okay within the plan. Yeah, within the plan. Okay, Ghanim, what else?
Let me think. Well, Maria, do you have any other ideas?
Maria, hello.
Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. I can't think about any other action items.
Good. So, well, I will send you the materials, the recorded video, okay, we didn't use the chat very much, but however, the transcript, it could be useful.
Yeah.
And I think we have a recap by some artificial intelligent companion or something like that. So I will share everything with you tomorrow morning, Ghanim, so you can take care of the minutes of this meeting. Quite interesting meeting. I'm happy with the work we have made. Okay.
Me too.
Adriano, before you drop off the call, can you just hang? I have a quick question for you.
Tell me.
Well, just you. Once everyone's dropped off the call, is the meeting is finished?
Okay. So when the okay, stop sharing now.
Okay, so I think that's all from our side, and yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Have a good evening, good night.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Ok. Ciao Lorenzo.
Ciao ciao a tutti.
A presto, ciao.
Ciao ciao.
Okay, so I guess just you and me. Just really quickly, we had our event on last Thursday, and someone said they made a donation. I don't know if they did, so I wanted you don't have to send that to me now. It's no rush. I just want to check to make sure, because part of it is if folks are going online and making, donations, when we're doing this, I want to know. So just check to see if anything came in and if they did. For the Space Renaissance event we had last Thursday, I think it was on the 24th. If any came in and they have a name and email, then I can just send them a quick thank you. Okay. But if they didn't, someone said they did, but you know how that goes. Someone can say they did something and they didn't do it.
They haven't used PayPal. Otherwise, I had received the notification from PayPal.
Okay.
So maybe someone made a direct bank transfer, could be.
I don't know. The person said they donated.
So there are only two ways to make a donation. One is via PayPal and the other one is a direct transfer.
Okay. Yeah, so that means they didn't.
I can check. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want me to check now? I can do it.
No. I'm just saying, because I know I had the event and I was asking for donation and someone said that they did, but I wouldn't have the information because I'm not tracking it. So whenever, there's no rush on it. I just, if they did, I will send them a quick email to say thank you. If they didn't, then that's fine. But, part of it is, whatever it is to get folks to donate. The person publicly stated they had made a donation. And I guess that's the only way that they would have been able to do it is through the website. So, yeah, if they did, let me know. If not, it's fine. Just say you didn't see anything. If you did, just the email and I'll.
I will
All
check.
right. No worries. Thank you.